Welcome back to After Hours Stories with Grandpa Elroy. This time I'm going to tell you the story of Princess Blephany of the Star Elves and the Frogdog People. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. This is our second comic book series. The Star Elves had lost their home planet and were looking for a new home. They were a very technically advanced society. They were starving and desperate when a scout ship came back to the Armada saying they found a planet they could live on. The Frogdog world was full of several mixed breeds of Frogdog people. These groups lived in three main separate societies. One was the Swamp Frogdogs. They eat fish and bugs. They were known for their music. The second group of Frogdogs are the Beach Frogdogs. They live on the beach and eat fish and fruit. They are great crafters and the strongest of the Frogdogs because they are the most active. They are known for their hospitality. The third group is the Rural Frogdogs. They are farmers and live in houses. They eat fish and vegetables. They considered themselves rulers of the Frogdog world. They are known for their generosity and charisma. All three groups live in peace. One of the Frogdog's most sacred day is their 10 years ancient ancestor jungle gathering. It's the time every 10 years when all three groups celebrate where they came from. It was on this holiday that the Star Elves Armada attacked the Frogdogs. The Star Elves took advantage of the Frogdog holiday, capturing over half of the population of the planet at one place and time, then quickly moving to and destroying every village they could find. The Star Elves quickly took control of the Frogdog world. The first thing the Star Elves forced the Frogdogs to build was a prison for all the Frogdog leaders and anyone they thought would cause a problem. Rumors immediately began to spread amongst the Frogdogs of missing people. The Frogdogs were scared and sad. Next, the Star Elves forced the Frogdogs to build them elaborate cities and castles to live in while making the small, weaker Frogdogs their house servants. They also encouraged the Frogdogs to continue to breed. The Frogdogs knew then people were missing. It was almost a full year since the Star Elves had taken over the Frogdog world and the slave Frogdogs were just finishing the new Star Elf statues and temples, but tensions were building on both sides. As Frogdogs both disappeared and ran away. It was at the Star Elves' first annual celebration of their victory over the Frogdogs that the Frogdogs' servants finally found out why all their people had gone missing and what the Star Elves were eating. It was a disgusting sight. The Star Elves were eating the Frogdogs. The Frogdogs have never known war or fighting in the history of their people. Finally decided to form a fighting resistance to the Star Elves. They started to gather in secret caves underground. At first they mostly argued since they didn't know how to fight. That next winter, as the snow started to gather on the Star Elf statues, the Star Elves turned up the pressure on the Frogdogs. They put them in two groups. Group 1, small servants, and Group 2 went to breeder prison camps to be food. It was early the next spring when a Frogdog wizard appeared with a plan and a potion. There had only ever been two known Frogdog wizards in history. The first one created them, and the second one led them out of the jungle into Trinity life. The wizard's plan called for young brave servant Frogdog to take the potion and sneak it into Princess Blephany of the Star Elves' drink. He was scared but brave. His dad had been the leader of the planet before the Star Elves came. His name was Moonhopper. A week later that Moonhopper snuck the potion in Princess Blephany of the Star Elves' drink. She was in her chambers later that night when she started to turn into a Frogdog. She started to panic and fear overtook Princess Blephany and she started running. She didn't stop running till she was out of the elf city and ran into a young Frogdog in the swamp. He spoke up and said, "I'm Ghost Holler, and I am here to lead you on a spiritual journey. Until then you are one of us." Well, thanks my friends for joining me in the origin episode of Princess Blephany of the Star Elves and the Frogdog People. As always, Grandpa Elroy is praying for you. Peace be with you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share.